We'll have the beef.
Oh, that's a very good choice. Sit, please. I'm so glad you and Maxie are coming. It's going to be so great. You should bring James. Violet would love to see him.
No. Maxie and I plan to dance the night away at your wedding, alone. James can dance with his sitter.
Oh, okay.
But I do have a big favor to ask you.
Don't worry. Finn is not a bachelor party type guy.
Okay, glad to hear it. It's your seating chart I'm more concerned with.
Mm-hmm.
Please promise me you're not going to sit me next to Robert.
Hi. Got a minute?
Yeah? Nice to see you out and about.
It's a work day.
Of course. Still, I don't think people would mind if you took some time, given recent events.
Guess you're referring to Holly. You know, it would have been nice if my closest friends could have made a full disclosure about what actually happened to her.
Perhaps it's best if I let the two of you...
Oh, sit down. I got some questions for you. Starting with this one. Now, why did you feel it necessary to exploit Holly's death? Was it just to sell that filthy rag of yours?
I'm sorry, Robert, if you found the article lacking. I actually wrote it myself.
That shows.
What's wrong with it? Is it inaccurate?
It's a hatchet job. Holly Sutton, known for her colorful past, with a proclivity and a wit and an ability to get in and out of dodgy schemes. A person comfortable with dangerous situations.
Yeah, okay, that sounds like Holly. I mean, she was a woman who lived life on her own terms.
Oh, come on. Anyone with half a brain can tell that this article screams out, here is a woman that we're better off without.
All right, I'll have my editor consult with you and we'll issue a revised article.
So, what do you think his game is? Writing and then printing that article himself.
You are such an idiot. He's just trying to be your friend. Whatever happened to this truce that you decided to call with Peter?
I tried.
What? For half a minute?
Come on. You know how I feel about this guy. You think any of that's changed, especially after this article on Holly?
You've never given him a fair shake, have you? It's almost like you look for excuses to hate him at every turn, and now you're using Holly's death as an excuse? It's pathetic.
The only reason he wrote this article is to get under my skin.
Which is looking pretty thin, if you ask me. Robert, if he'd wanted to sensationalize or exploit Holly, he could have just used some of her past deeds and highlighted those.
No, I'm not going to argue with you. A lot of what she did is left up to interpretation, but...
He could have handed the piece to an underling to write, who might have skewered Holly. But no, he did it himself and he spun it in her favor. He gave you a gift, and you threw it in his face. But you know, I guess it's easier to turn your anger outward than actually deal with your own feelings.
What feelings?
Grief, loss, anger, regret, pain. I can go on. I've got all day.